guys. Okay, thank you for attending the Racing for Recovery Support Group meeting. We are focused on maintaining a drug-free and healthy lifestyle. Since 2001, our open forum meeting welcomes parents, adolescents, recovering individuals, and anyone who supports our mission. Your suggestions, comments, or ideas are welcome to make our meetings the best they can be. The Racing for Recovery Support Group meeting is a cutting-edge alternative to what is currently offered. By combining substance abusers, families, friends, and the public at large, we have created an environment that is beneficial to everyone that has been affected by alcohol and drug addiction. Our meeting start time is 6:30, so please be on time. Thank you all so much. Please turn off your cell phones and refrain from making posts to social media during the meeting. Please, only one person speaks at a time, because we've got Tim over here that's going to take names when you raise your hand, and everybody please speak. We will gladly sign your attendance slips, and you can get them after the discussion, because we've got Mitchell over here that's going to give autographs. Honesty is required, please. Feel free to openly share your comments and your points of view on how substance abuse has impacted your life, your family's life. This meeting is open to people of all ages, and it welcomes diversity. So please refrain from using excessive foul language and language that discriminates against any race, gender, religion, ethnicity, sexual orientation, or disability in order to maintain an atmosphere of respect and dignity. If you see a visitor, a new member, or a returning member that you haven't seen in a while, please welcome them into our program. Your confidentiality is important to us. However, please be mindful that this is a live stream meeting, and it is open to Racing for Recovery members all around the globe. Please refrain from getting up and leaving during the meeting in progress, as Todd says, because it's very annoying. And it is, isn't it? Please throw away your trash in the proper receptacles, and if you're smoking, just please stop doing that.
Does that include vaping?
It does. I've heard that it's worse than smoking cigarettes, is what I've heard.
I think the misconception there is that it was supposed to be a healthy alternative, but it,
Yes. I am the most obnoxious non-smoker you will ever meet. Yeah. Okay. Do we have any first-time attending members that have never been here before? Thank you so much. Okay, can I please have the designated reader for the guidelines to living a lifestyle of recovery?
Well, Kaya.
Hi, Kaya.
I'm Kaya. The lifestyle of recovery guidelines are intended to be utilized by recovering individuals, their families, and anyone else who is striving to avoid substance abuse and achieve sobriety. 1. Recognizing that substance abuse ruins lives. 2. Wanting to pursue positive alternatives to substance abuse, such as our education, employment, quality relationships, and health and fitness. 3. Using resources such as friends, family, teachers, and peers as a way to achieve and remain sober. Adding sports, arts, or music to these resources will help us stay focused and motivated. 4. Defining balance and working towards making it a part of everyday life. 5. Building self-esteem and confidence through sobriety to combat negative feelings regarding oneself. 6. Understanding that negative behaviors of isolation and self-pity lead to self-destruction. 7. Lifting a person up is different than allowing them to continue their destructive lifestyles. Be there for yourself and be patient with your friends and family. 8. Learning how to help without supporting the addict's behavior, providing assistance to the recovering individual that will improve their lives, not further their usage. 9. Recognizing personal challenges and integrating them into our lifestyle as challenges to triumph over. 10. Caring for our personal, emotional, physical, and spiritual individuality is the source we use for our sense of worth. Each person is truly magnificent. Our mission at Racing for Recovery is to prevent all forms of substance abuse by promoting a lifestyle of fitness and health for all those affected by addiction.
Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Okay, I would say, do we have any announcements? Mitchell, if you'd like to do that,
we
please.
do have a few announcements.
Thank you.
All right, so this is our weekly public support groups. Like I said, all of these meetings are open to the public, so please bring your friends and family. All right. On Monday, we have book study support group, and that's from 4 to 5. They are studying the new book, Elevate. On Tuesday, we have the men and women's peer support group, also from 4 to 5. The men's group will be in this room, and women's is in the lifestyle room next door. Wednesday, we have our BAC recovery group. What that is we have a shuttle that comes to the front of the suites. It leaves at 5:15. You will go to the BAC church, and at 6 they have a free complimentary dinner of their choice. After that, they have a little bit of worship, a little bit of group work in smaller groups, and then they'll bring you home. Thursday, we have our free plant-based dinner and music from 5:30 to 6:30, followed by our signature live support group from 6:30 to 7:30 that we are here now at. Saturday, we have community connections from 1:30 to 4. And what that is basically open form play. So you can come in, we show movies, there's cornhole now that the weather's getting better, bullseye buckets, there's basketball outside, football, like whatever you could possibly think of, pool on the inside, guitar. It's just a time for everyone to hang out, get to know each other, bring your family, bring your friends, get to know Racing for Recovery, and have some fun. And then we're offered food at the end, which is always nice. Sunday, we have Bedford Alliance Church service. That shuttle leaves at 10:15, no later than 10:15 from in front of the suites. Service starts at 11. After they're done, they'll bring you home. Follow us on social media for live streams and updates. Leave us a review on Google and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We do have one extra announcement. Tomorrow is our open house. So that will be from 5 to 7 p.m. I know that the kitchen is offering a taco bar, and it'll just be a time for us to take a look at Racing for Recovery and have a few tours. If you haven't had one yet, check out the rest of the building and what we have to offer. Shout out to Chef Dean and our kitchen volunteers for that awesome chicken sandwich. And thank you to our tech crew, Jeff and Adam, and I'm so sorry, Ethan, for making this all happen for us today. I appreciate it. Now here's Kelly with weather.
Yeah. You know what? I love how you sell the Saturday, the community. I've told this story before. Excuse me, I'm just going to say it real quick. When I came here, I think it was a Thursday or Friday, and I had no idea what I was in for, didn't know the place at all, and I came over on a Saturday. And for the community connections, it was a little bit later back then. And I have to tell you, it was the most fun I had had in so long. And my first Saturday here, and I got to meet some really good people and play some really fun games, and Amanda was leading it. And after that, I knew I was in the right place. I swear that Saturday changed everything for me. The connection that I made and just real, I'm sure, Michelle, you were there that Saturday, and it was just, it was just a lot of fun, and it felt like home right away after that.
I'm glad that you say that, and I do try to sell the community connections because this might be hard to believe, I'm not the most sociable person in the world, but Saturday, like the free open form play, kind of like recess if you think about it.
Yeah.
It's a nice break from the day-to-day, life activities that they can compare it to work or what have you, and it's just nice to have some fun, and it's nice to utilize the building to watch a movie and eat popcorn, literally, and just get to know people. When I got here, that was an important aspect for me. I'm not sociable, but if I'm in that situation and there's like a pool table, I'll kind of meander over there until someone goes, "Do you want to shoot some pool?"
Exactly.
And then there you go. So,
exactly. And the family being involved too. My grandson was here all the time, and it's sold it.
He must love it.
He does. He does love it. So that's my story. Okay, we're going to do some introductions, and you do not have to identify as an alcoholic or an addict, but if it's helpful for you to do so, feel free. We just want to know your name. We want to know why you decided to join us here today at our meeting. And then how about something that you're looking forward to, your favorite thing about spring in relation to being in sobriety now? something fun you're looking forward to in spring. And we're gonna start over here with Maggie, who's looking at me crazy.
Hi, I'm Maggie, and I come here. This is what we do on Thursdays. One thing I'm looking forward to for spring and even summer is going swimming and catching a tan and just absorbing the sun, just being outdoors, and I love it. So
Thank you.
My name is James. I chose Racing for Recovery because my life was unmanageable, and this is the right place for me. It's a perfect fit, and I'm looking forward to, for one, getting my license back, and two, just pretty much what she said, just to go swimming, be out in nature, go for walks, stuff like that.
Hello, my name is Dennis. First time me coming here. So I missed last week. I didn't feel good last week. I'm glad I came here because I'm from Cleveland and it's out my area. I know nobody up here, so I had to start fresh over again. But then looking forward, it's more snow. I'm sorry about that. So you guys know some more. I'm sorry. I'm a winner, baby. So I'll pass on that.
Welcome. I'm glad
Thank you.
you're
Thank
there.
you. All right.
Thank you.
You cuss me out. No, Stephanie, go ahead.
Well, we go back to Bert back there.
My name is Ron. I do Racing Recovery because I came here tonight because that's what I do on Thursday. And something to look forward to. I'm also looking forward to the summer weather.
Travis, I come here on Thursdays as a part of building a better routine for myself, and I'm looking forward to taking my dog down to the river.
You're up.
I'm Andy. I am here because I'm creating a reasonably happy life. And for spring, I'm looking forward to running in the warm.
I'm Kaya. I'm here because this is part of my Thursday routine. And this spring and summer, I am looking forward to spending the weekends with my daughter and watching her be a little nutcase outside. So.
I'm Zach. I'm here tonight because this is the place to be on Thursday nights. And once the weather's warmer, I'm motorcycle season. That's what I'm looking forward to.
I'm Kirby. I'm here because this is what I do on Thursday nights. I'm looking forward to the most this spring, just being outside. You know what I mean? We always seem to have a good time here, so.
Yes, we do.
I'm Alex. I'm here because this is what I do on Thursdays, and I love it here. And I'm looking forward to spring because I just love the nice weather and doing things with my son, like fishing and being at the beach and playing softball, hopefully.
I'm Mark. I'm here tonight to continue taking an active role in my recovery, just to stay connected, see some familiar faces, eat some good food. Spring, I love the outdoors, so I'm just looking forward to it being warm, being able to go out. I love nature, whether it's hanging at the lake or walking through the park or, just being outside in a t-shirt. Sunshine.
Thanks, Mark.
I'm Ryan. I am here to stay connected with my people and keep myself grounded. I would say I'm looking forward to just keeping the windows down. That's it.
My name is David. I'm here at Racing to change my life around, to be more consistent and stable in life. And I'm looking forward to in spring is the nice weather.
Thank you.
I'm Joe. I'm here. This is where I belong. looking forward to just being out in nature.
I'm Darius. Just came here, get a different view, different perspective, hear different stories, and try to get different results. Look forward to spring. Every paycheck in spring is what I look forward to.
Thanks for being here. Thank you.
I'm Bradley. I'm here to give and get support and visiting all the metro parks that I can visit and run in them. That's what I'm really excited for this year.
Sounds like you.
Hi, I'm Melissa. I'm here because this is my second family. And I'm really looking forward to spending as much time with my children as possible.
I'm Jason. I'm here because this has become a safe place for me. And I'm looking forward to drowning some worms.
That's a way to put it. Yeah.
I'm JJ. I'm here because this is where I belong. Love being here. After today, spring's going to be a little bit different. I actually have money to go do something because I got my first job today. It'll be a very long walk every day, but it's worth it. It's at Texas Roadhouse.
Congratulations.
I hit you up for some biscuits.
Yeah.
I just want a steak every night.
Yeah, my name's Joe Grant. The VA sent me over here. I don't like no stepper program or nothing. I ain't doing that. I went to the Battle Creek to get straight. Went up there. I was up there, I don't know, 9-10 months. I went there because I was going to kill myself with cocaine and alcohol. You know, I was just out of it. Been married 48 years. Old girl looked at me, had that tear in her eye, and I said, that's it, man. And I moved out of Northern Michigan, come here, and you know, I just really didn't have any support, and my therapist recommended y'all. I'm coming over here to them young dudes, and it worked. It's pretty good, man. Yeah, thank you. The guy that did this, pretty cool. You know, opening this up for me as an individual, you know, just open it up for me to come here. You know, he ain't getting nothing out of me being here, but servicing me and helping me. You know, and it made me feel really good that somebody would do that. That's what attracted me here. You know what I mean?
Yes.
You don't get a lot of that these days, man. Thank you.
This is a different place. Welcome.
Welcome. Thank you for coming.
Welcome.
Hi, my name is Julia. I'm here because I genuinely enjoy the people here. I've been here for a couple weeks now. I've been to a trickling of some of the programming, but I honestly and genuinely feel people here are so kind to me, and it helps my sobriety to stay sober, which I'm doing. What I'm looking forward to, so I'm from the land, meaning Cleveland, and originally I've been in the Toledo area a little over a year, but so this area is known for my bird migration, and I am a huge birder, so I look forward to it. It's starting right now with the migration, so thank you.
Cool.
Hi, my name is Eric, and I come here every Thursday to be accompanying my wife also because we feel like a big family here. It's warm. And this summer I'm looking forward to have some time with the kids, moving forward to go to Arizona if they got hopes and do the right thing.
Thank you.
I'm Eric's wife. My name is Granny. I was brought here by the young lady next to the guy in the red shirt. Okay, and I thank her very much because this has become our home group. I was sick last week. Okay, I have 14th pull last week, and I missed it. I missed coming. So I'm just like, okay, today we're going. Okay, I like being here. What am I looking forward to? The same as my husband. We get our grandkids back. We're in sober living now. okay, working a program. We got a month and 2 weeks clean, and I can't wait. My birthday is around that time, and I'm gonna be sober for my birthday.
Oh, nice.
I haven't seen a sober birthday yet, even when I was young. So with that, I pass.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, just to let you know, we missed you. I noticed that you were not here last week.
You're so sweet.
So I'm glad to
That's a
see you
good
back.
boy right there. Oh, here's Mr. Granny.
I'm Michelle. I'm here because this is what we do on Thursdays and I do enjoy coming. I am glad I went towards the end. I don't really like spring, so I'm really struggling with, I'm happy that it's March Madness and Duke won today, so you can all rest easy tonight. I won't be a bear or anything like that.
Thank you.
Yes.
I'm Paul, and this is what I do on Thursday night for my mental wellness, and I'm looking forward to starting another journey at Owens College, hopefully sometime next month.
All right.
I'm Paula. I come here to get and give support every Thursday, and I'm looking forward to maybe catching a couple of the concerts in the park.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, I see
that
the
sound like
lineup.
fun.
Some good ones.
My name's Corey. I'm here because I want to be this, what I do on Thursdays. I am looking forward to also running spring and summertime with my friend Andy.
I'm Amanda. I'm here because there's no place I'd rather be. I'm looking forward to daffodils and tulips and alliums and baby goslings. God, is there a big name for goslings? Baby geese that are gonna start hatching around here.
Yes.
You guys are gonna see everywhere. All that stuff.
Plant lady. Or plant lady.
My name is Sheila, and I come here kind of like as the family support. That's how I got linked here. Going into 6 years now. I can't believe that. And pretty cool, I think. My son has been sober that long, and that's eternity. And he has a whole different life. So, and it is because of Racing for Recovery. So I come here and and bow down to Racing for Recovery weekly because that's what they did for our family. And as far as spring goes, yeah, to know me is to love me. It's my birthday tomorrow. It's my birthday. And so tomorrow, the 20th, is the first day of spring.
It is.
Yeah. Yes. Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Happy birthday.
See you again, Sheila.
Yes. Is there anybody on the back wall that would like to just say anything at all without the camera on you? No one?
No, going once, going twice.
No?
So, I'll go.
All right, Tim,
I'll
go.
Hi, I'm Tim. Racing for, hi Mitchell. Racing for Recovery is where I started my foundation for a life of self-betterment, and this is where I'm continuing to choose to stay. When it comes to spring, I like what everybody said about nature and the birds and the flowers and all that. And throughout the last few seasons, I have been blessed enough to be able to help take care and pick out some of the flowers around the building. All the pots that you see, even on the back side of the building, I don't know, we got 20 some maybe. Yeah, that's my jam, that's my thing. I really enjoy doing that. A couple weeks ago, I was out cleaning them out and getting some of the ones that I leave throughout the winter time for the little birds to hide in and everything. And I was getting that itch, I'm like, oh, I want to plant. And then it hit me, and I'm like, I still got like 2 months. So that's what I'm looking forward to. I've got outside a few times in the nice weather. But yeah, more of that, more of all of that. And the birds too. I've seen a lot of cool ones in the area the last few weeks. Yeah.
so much. How about you, Mitchell?
Hi, my name's Mitchell. Okay, so I love nature, so nature and bike walks. But another big thing about spring that I love, airing out the house. Just opening the windows and doors and letting that winter stuffy vent air out. And let in some fresh air, some birds chirping, some sunlight, some the smell of rebirth, really, honestly, rejuvenation. So, and I'm here at Racing for Recovery because I am building a life to prove myself wrong, that life is worth living.
I like that so much. Thank you. Okay, Jeffrey, how about you, sir?
Hi, my name is Jeff. And I'm going to speak for a couple people that we have online here tonight. We have Byron in California saying hello. I've been following Todd, our fearless leader, for over 20 years now. So thank you to them. And let me look at another one here. I have on YouTube. Let's see, this user, last name Hollis, says, hi Carla, I'm looking forward to working with my plants and sitting on my closed-in porch. Angel, I'm looking to enjoy the parks and fishing. By the way, happy birthday, Sheila. So.
Aw, hey, Angel, miss you.
All right, go ahead.
I'm Adam. I'm Adam. I'm looking forward to cutting grass.
Yeah, that's simple too. Ethan,
Yeah,
how about you?
My name's Ethan. I will be here for being a media coordinator starting next week. I'm looking forward to going on walks when the weather's nice.
Thank you, Ethan, we're looking forward to you being here. Thanks so much.
Welcome to the crew.
My name is Kelly. I am honored to be up here with you guys doing the meeting. I am here because this is my connection. This is where I come home, where I see everybody on Thursdays. I miss it when I'm not here. I love it when I am here. If I don't show up and I haven't contacted somebody, they need to come looking for me because I am here on Thursdays. This place has changed everything for me. Springtime, in all honesty, like most people have said, outdoors with my grandsons. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah, just to be outdoors. Before we get started on the meeting and a topic, may I ask, is there anyone out there that needs to bring something up that they want to talk about, they want to share? Good, bad, anything at all that somebody would like to bring up before we start talking?
I think maybe Melissa wants to read the answer.
I think so too. How about we do that, Melissa?
The Answer by Donald Descartes. Running from the misery, trying to escape pain. As I approach the light of hope that lies before me, each step overwhelms me, every breath sears my throat. I ache, my body rebels against me, my memories torment me. Agony has become my closest companion. My demons mock me as I dangle helplessly above the abyss of alcohol and drug abuse. The voices all sound the same, criticizing, accusing, blaming me for what has happened. They don't understand, they don't care who I am. I'm a human being, full of thoughts and feelings. I'm worth saving. Just show me the way. At last, I reach the light of promise. There stands the answer, open arms, understanding smiles, looks of trust. And so it begins, Racing for Recovery.
Thank you, Melissa. I wasn't gonna forget. David, did you want to say something?
I got
Please
something
do.
to say. Sorry, I got a piece of candy in my mouth.
Of course you do.
Yeah, I just wanted to say, to like the people that come from the outside, you know, you guys do have a lot to offer. Maybe it doesn't seem that way, but I was at the meeting with the gentleman right here, and I remember everything that you shared that day, brother. So, you know, because it had a lot to do with what I was going through. So, you know, you guys have a lot to bring, and I believe that we have a lot of power in sobriety when we choose to do the right thing, come to these places. So that's all I want to say.
Thank you. I felt the
Remember
camaraderie.
me?
What?
You remember me?
Yeah, I do, man. I felt the camaraderie as well. It's helping me, dude. You know, I was just hanging on, but, you know, just hanging on ain't good enough. I wanna get better, you know?
Absolutely.
I gotta figure out what I wanna do and why and get it done, just keep going up. But yeah, thank you, man.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you both very much.
Awesome.
Appreciate you.
Melissa, you got some, Dan?
So tomorrow will be 16 months since I got into recovery. And tomorrow is also the day that I graduate IOP. Finally get to go home. I'm gonna finish OP where I'm going, so finally I get to go home, and that's all I've ever asked for.
I'm so happy for you.
Thank you.
You worked your butt off for this.
I did. I really did.
You gonna come back
Congratulations.
gonna come back and visit us on
Oh,
Thursday?
absolutely.
Great.
Thank you.
Anyone else want to add anything? Do you have anything to add? No? Okay.
Fire away.
Okay, so we were just talking amongst us, and in all honesty, we want to throw a word out there and we want to run with it, however you guys would like to speak about it. We came up with a misconception. We were wanting to know the misconceptions that you've come across in recovery. It could be misconceptions about racing for recovery. About anybody here, misconceptions that maybe you've had to deal with while in recovery that people have about us and going through recovery. How the misconceptions maybe have hindered or have helped you to learn something when you had the reality of something coming up. How else might have you guys, if you don't mind helping, some of the things that you use the word misconception for?
When I was thinking about it earlier, so this word has been kind of bouncing around in my head all day, and I'll tell you real quick where it came from. So we did this activity this morning where we had to build like this spaghetti noodle tower thing, right? And in my head, like I've done this before, and in my head, like I knew what I wanted the structure to look like. It was going to be sound, but at the same time in my head, I'm building it with steel and concrete. When in all actuality, in front of me, I have spaghetti noodles and marshmallows.
Yeah.
So,
Close comparison.
so long story short with that, it did not turn out like it was supposed to, how it looked in my head. And it got me thinking, you know, sometimes maybe in relation to my own recovery and what I thought this was going to look like when I got here, as opposed to where I'm at now with it, I was building this, basically this big misconception in my head of what I already thought it was going to look like. And the journey has been very bountiful throughout the way, but it has not been in any way, shape, or form what I thought it was going to be.
Amen.
And I had to use the tools that I was given and apply them to myself to be able to get where I am now, rather than the tools I thought I was going to be using and going to need in my head and adapt to it that way. So I've kind of been throwing around this misconception concept like all day in my head. And shout out to Alex for helping this morning. We tried.
We did.
We did. So yeah, like when I thought about that, it was all in relation to really like my own journey, my own recovery, what I thought it was, what I thought it was going to be, all of that. Yeah, go ahead, run with it. Paul, what you got, dude?
I mean, one of the biggest misconceptions in sobriety is that people think because we're sober that everything is just going to fall in place. Everything is going to be one big happy life, but life still shows up, you know. And that's, you know, and learning how to deal with life without using. You know, for me in the beginning, it was hard because that was my go-to. But as I'm thinking, once I get sober, all my problems is gonna be over. But that's not reality. the reality is that I still have to deal with life, and I have to deal with it sober. But for me to have sobriety, I have to be able to deal with life sober and still be able to still be happy. Because for me, there's a big difference between sobriety and being sober.
Yeah.
Sober is just being without any substance. Sobriety is a way of life and dealing with life and finding a way to still be happy. For me, that's the biggest part for me is trying to find that happiness, being sober. Somebody tell me that I need to open up more and become more. What's the word I'm looking for?
Vulnerable?
I don't like that word. But I found out that in order for me to be happy, I have to find that way to be vulnerable and get rid of that misconception that just because I'm sober, I will be happy. Everything is gonna be hunky-dory.
That was a great one. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Oh, let's see, Kirby, what you got?
So one of the biggest misconceptions that I guess have always caused me to, I don't know really how to say it, but it's just like the misconception of I have to do this by myself. Like that was always like the main thing that I always struggled with is that I have to do this myself. I don't need nobody's help. I can do it myself. You know what I mean? That kind of stuff, and it always had failed. And it wasn't until I came here the first time that I realized, like, really, truly realized that if I could just lean on, you know what I mean, a few strong people, you know what I mean, I can go far. So it's just something I've always struggled with is that, you know, I'm a man. I don't need nobody's help. I should just be able to do this myself. You know what I mean? But in reality, it takes a village. You know what I mean? Got a pretty fucking good one here, let me tell you.
You do. Thank you so much for that, Kurt.
Bradley, go ahead, sir.
So coming into this thing, not knowing how to read, write, I was gonna give recovery about 2 weeks because I didn't think it was for me. I thought it was just gonna be a dopehead, alcoholic for the rest of my life. But by the grace of God, I got a letter in the mail while I was in prison with Racing for Recovery. So when I got out of prison, I came straight up here. This place showed me that I can love myself and succeed in what I want in life. I can read and write now. I'm going for mathematics and spelling again, and soon enough go for my GED. And if it wasn't for this place, I probably would be in the ground. So, misunderstanding part is for me to come up here and think that I have it all, but I didn't have shit. And now I have a piece of me that I lost a long time ago. And it feels so fucking good.
Thank you so much, Bradley. I appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you. Kaya.
My answer's a little different because I'm going through stuff with my family and my daughter right now, but a big misconception with them about me is that I'm just a bad mom. That I just don't care about her, that I don't love her, and that's not what it is. When I made the choice to take her to my grandparents, it's because I knew I couldn't be the mom that she needed. I knew that I couldn't protect her, keep her safe, or be there how she needed me to be. And I shared in group, but I got the papers to change visitation so that I can start seeing her, so that, you know what I mean, I can progress that relationship. And it's just a very big misconception about me, and it's something that I was believing for a long time because I made bad choices and I was making bad choices. But I'm not a bad mom. I'm a good mom, and I'm making the right choices so that I can get back to that mom that she needs.
I love that. Thank you so much.
Alex, you're up.
Something like for me this time is that like I actually wanted to be sober. I feel like so many times like I do want to be sober like while I'm using, but like not like wholeheartedly. It's just like life is hard right now. Like I just gotta like, you know, just clean it up for a little bit, and I'll just get back to like doing whatever I want to do, and that's fine because I'll be more responsible then. And every time I stop, it's always because like I get in trouble or like I end up in the hospital or like something happens, like I have to be stopped. So like this time I knew I wanted to be sober and I couldn't explain it, but like I just did not want to get high anymore. I really didn't, like in my heart, and like I knew that. And I didn't know what that looked like, but it just so happened that like my mom brought me all the way out to Toledo. I've never been out here before. I've been out here since Christmas. And I just didn't think anything was gonna look like this. And then I heard about Racing for Recovery and I was like, I really wanna go there, but I didn't know how I would get here, but I ended up getting here. And things just don't look at all like I pictured them. Like not even close. And like it's some things are a struggle, but like it's actually way better. Like my life today is way better than I could have even imagined. And like I'm in rehab, it's crazy. So I'm grateful for like the way things did turn out, but I didn't ever picture them this way at all.
I'm so glad you made it here.
Thank you.
Michelle. Well, this is, I guess, my opinion on this misconception. It's just something that I hear or I've heard a lot of people say. When I get my job back, when I get my car back, when I get my something back, things will be better, or I'll have made it, or even, and I'm not taking away from anybody's time, but I'm a true believer in quality over quantity. I was one of them, though. I was somebody who was like, okay, I just need to go and get my act together and be sober. Okay, I got 90 days, or I've got 6 months. I got this back. This is my family speaking to me again. That is not what it's about. And I focused on that my first time here at Racing for Recovery a few years back. And, I wasn't successful when I left. And I truly believe that it's because none of those things really matter. Or who am I when all those things do go away in the real world, when number 3 hits us and some hardship comes crashing down and all of those things are gone, or something, tragically happens, or you lose your job, or whatever it may be. I'm none of those things. I'm not better or worse because I have those, for the most part. So I think the misconception is that, the more you build up, the better you are. And I don't subscribe to that. And I think it's more about being who I am and understanding myself, that I can take care of myself internally. Like today, I fought a really hard pattern of mine. Like I kept saying, nope, don't do that. And it had nothing to do with drinking or using. It was something completely different. So sobriety is kind of like making sure that I don't fall into those habits that eventually lead me to, oh my God, I'm at the dead end of a road. Well, I might as well pick up a bottle of vodka. I'm never going to find my way out. It's making sure that I don't walk down that street. But seriously, somebody was talking about that today, just about, just don't walk down that street. As much as I know I don't make fun of it, I do like it, but we kind of we make light of it sometimes. But when you really stop to think about it, addiction or whatever it is really about just repeating those same things over and over, not understanding them, not being aware of them, and you just walk into that hole. You just walk into that hole. You just walk into that hole, not even understanding that you can go down another street, or maybe you walk around it today. But I think that that's the misconception, that sobriety is just about no drugs, no alcohol, this or that. It's really about yourself individually, and breaking those habits or those patterns that lead you back to whatever it was that you were, that put you in that bad place. I don't know if I think that made sense. It kind of did to me, but I don't know if it came out right. But I think that that's a big misconception, because I hear a lot of people, when I get this back, that, like Paul said, that doesn't make life that much better. It's more responsibility. And if I'm not ready as a person to take on those responsibilities, they're just going to fall again. It's like a house of cards. Boom, down it goes. So it's like the spaghetti and the marshmallows. You need to have that steel and that foundation. So, yeah. So that's my 2 cents.
That kind of reminded me of, there's a line in this song that I like, and I'll just say it real quick. And he talks about buying designer clothes to cover up his insecurities.
Mm-hmm.
That's not the answer.
Yeah. Yep.
Go ahead, Mitchell. What you got?
Well, that was an awesome use of the autobiography, if I do say so myself. But yes, you made complete sense. So, I mean, I followed every step. And to Alex, we all find our own way through this place. If yours is back there, and I mean the kitchen and whatever extracurriculars that get you through, keep on it. Okay. As far as misconceptions go, I have a lot. And I was bouncing around 2 in my head, but I think I landed on this one. I've been through detox before, but detox is really just 7 days of of whatever, and then back on out for me. But I think my biggest misconception about recovery was that it was just a large version of AA. And that's I'm not knocking the 12 steps. They don't work for me personally. But I never thought it would ever be like this. I mean, we have basketball, we have a pool table, we have guitars. I live in a suite with one other person. I do shit. We go places. Yes. We go to baseball games. We go to concerts. We're ice skating soon. There's a kitchen to volunteer in. It's just the help to rebuild a life that is damaged by addiction or really anything else for that matter is so vastly outside my conception of what the recovery would be like. I thought of recovery back in the day, and I thought of just long plastic tables. Everyone came in, just say, hi, here's my name, and then, out and about. Never did I think it was green walls, black ceiling, and a room full of people that are just that. They're people trying to make their way through life. And, none of us are perfect at all, but we all want one thing, and that's to be better than yesterday.
Yeah.
So that was not what I thought recovery was. And that's not what, I hate to say this, it's not what a lot of the perception is on the outside world.
Yeah.
It's always, it just, yeah. So, sorry, that's.
No, don't say sorry. Yeah, I can remember the first summer here going in the van to go do the volleyball down by the water. And I never played volleyball, but I was like the biggest cheerleader, coach, shouter out there. And I can remember just thinking, coming back in the van and listening to music and having a good time, like, this is sober fun. I didn't know there was such a thing as sober fun. Whenever you went to go do something, you had to have a few drinks to have fun.
Every time.
And it was such a misconception. I'm like, we are actually having fun, and we don't have the strength to do it.
And that's a good point. And yeah, this whole thing is, Todd always says, we laugh here.
We do.
I never thought I could laugh without alcohol.
Yep.
Or anything else for that matter.
I agree with that one so much.
We do laugh here. Good?
Yeah.
All right. Granny, AKA Edith, right?
We were all promised trials and tribulations. It was promised in the book, okay? Never in a million years did I think I'd be in recovery, okay, and be sober. Because my solution was, let's go use. All this done went wrong, let's go. Okay, I went to a meeting when I first started getting high because I was made by, parent. And it was the most boringest thing I've ever been to a day in my life. Got my donut and my cup of coffee and put them in the trash, and I left. Okay, and been at it ever since. I had a 10-year spurt of being clean, and then I fell back. Now I'm clean again. I am tired of being sick and tired. Okay, not the type of tired you just lay down and take a nap and it'll be okay. One of the misconceptions, it's gonna be all right. That's what you hear from people. It's gonna be all right. No, I have to come here and go to school in the daytime for 2 hours. Okay, get on a steady schedule, start meeting new people. It's a job now. It's a job, and I welcome it. It's not gonna be all right because I put it down and put it to the side. Just quit. It's not gonna be all right, okay? Because it's still gonna be talking to me, and the addict side of me is still gonna respond. But the misconception about all of it, sobriety is a wonderful thing, and anybody who don't want to come and get sober, something's wrong with them. And I was out there 30 years, okay? Something is wrong with them, but I didn't see it like that then. Now, shoot, I like this place. I said I want to make it my home, group.
And we want you.
Welcome home.
And with that, I pass. Thank you.
Miss Carla, hi.
Hello. One of the big misconceptions that I had was that after, good 90 days, maybe 6 months, I was cured and that was it. But I had to find out that it's more to it than that. I had to learn what was the root cause and why I kept wanting to hurt myself and ruin my life over and over again instead of, learning how to deal with things like most people can without, So I had to learn why that was and how I could get around it. So once I did leave the program, that I could maintain a sober lifestyle without reverting back to old habits when hard times hit. Because, it's still going to be problems in life, but I don't always want to revert back to my old ways of, dealing with them. I want to be happy and remember things and enjoy my grandkids and, spend time with my family and all that. And I couldn't do that drinking. And if I had not took the time to invest it in why, I would never be able to live like how I want to.
Thank you so much. Jason, what you got?
Yeah, for me, I thought, I've tried this a few times, and, I thought I'd instantly get all the people that I've hurt and harmed and disappointed in my life, and they'd automatically just forgive me and come back and communicate with me, and everything would be, just peachy keen. But I learned that that's not true, I've done this and tried it, so that they don't trust me. I continued to hurt them, and I don't get to decide that. I don't get to decide when, if they even want me back in their life. That's a hard pill to swallow. It took a couple months for my son to even answer the phone. The relationship, I have a relationship with him now, but it's not where I would like it to be, but it's not my decision to make. I've done a lot of things that hurt him. That's in his time frame, and that's a hard thing as a parent, to admit that and to allow him the space to do that. All I can do is just keep getting better, like Mitchell said, trying to be better every day and show him that I'm serious about this time. You know, like my mother's good with me now. You know, my daughter's in the same process as me, but you know, there's some people out there that still don't speak to me. I'm sure there's some people that think I'm gonna fail, and that's my own creating. But yeah, I think that's a big thing when I first got sober. It was like, oh yeah, my son's just gonna be happy to answer the phone, and everything's gonna be good. And it's just not the case, and I don't get to decide that, and that's a misconception for sure.
Yeah, not the magic wand that's just gonna make everything better.
It's very, very true. Zach, what you got?
Yeah, so just kind of similar to like what a lot of people have said, but the biggest misconception I've seen, if we just get sober, everything's gonna get better, but it's the whole lifestyle change that it needs to be made, and it's one of the things that really drew me to Racing for Recovery was just the holistic, from the food to the exercise, to what we learn in groups. Because I've gotten sober in the past, and where I just wasn't using, but I was miserable. Like Mitchell said, we have fun here. Like we learn to have fun in sobriety. And it's it can be fun. We laugh and joke all day long here. Like when we're back in the suites, we have a good time. And then just the fact that the misconception of I was always pretty much taught that if I wasn't at a meeting, that I was going to be out there relapsing, and that's not the case. So with that, I'll pass.
Thank you so much.
Thanks,
I appreciate that.
All right, Granny, what you got? We got about 4 minutes.
I'll be real quick.
No, you're good.
When you heard me say the trials and tribulations, it was towards me bumping my head. There's the trial. Getting high. The tribulation was the consequences. That 1 of 3 things was going to end up happening. I was going to bump my head and be like, ow, and keep on banging with that trial. Or take in that tribulation and I bump my head and, hey, I'm dead. Or the third choice, bump my head, say, ow, I need help, and I go and get help and change my life. I just wanted to specify on when I said that, just so somebody, if they've never heard it done or said like that, that's what it means, okay? It's a beautiful thing to come to sobriety, and yes, you do beat yourself down, okay? I don't care what anybody says about, oh, well, you gain some weight when you get sober, you'll be okay. No. I think we all got that going on. But that's all I have to say.
Thank you.
I got one real quick here. I see you, Draymond. Here's one that I learned along my journey here. Paul, you probably don't know anything about this, but would you believe this? I used to drink just because that's what I liked. And that could have been farther from the truth than anything, but I had to just sit here and listen to it for a while before I actually believed that. What do we say? People that value themselves don't destroy themselves. Is that about right? Yeah. Yeah. So there's a misconception for you to ponder on. I drank just because I liked it. We all did, right? Yeah. Go ahead, Draymond. What you got, buddy?
Sorry. So, they were talking about misconceptions.
Yeah.
Well, a big misconception I had in this whole recovery thing is ingratitude, and what I mean by that is pride, ego, and just self-sabotage. I mean, in the position that I was in Racing for Recovery, best place that I had going for myself, getting comfortable because, my faith, it says that it tells us to be alert and sober-minded, for your enemy, the devil, prowls around like a roaring lion, seeking for whom he can devour. And I just realized that it's the same thing with recovery, with drugs and alcohol, what have you. It's like a lion out there, man, trying to chew you up. And for me, the misconception is simply that I got comfortable, man. I got comfortable, and that led to complacency. That led to me not appreciating things. That led to me not being here. So that's what I got, man.
I could so relate to that. Oh my gosh.
Whole pack of lions sometimes, huh?
Definitely. I just want to say something. One of my biggest misconceptions when I came here is that I was a very non-judgmental person. I came here first time ever going somewhere to try, to get sober and had no idea what I was walking into and realized how judgmental I was when I got here and was surrounded by people that in my head I didn't realize, oh my gosh, they were so worse off than me, or I was so better off than them, or oh, my addiction wasn't as bad because they did this or I did that. I had no idea that I thought that until I came here. And I could not have been farther from reality at that point. I have, being here for the 3+ years I've been here, met some of the best people I have ever known in my life that have some of the very similar issues that I have, no matter what their addiction was. Some of the kindest, most thoughtful, most giving, most intelligent people. And it took me a minute to realize we were all starting out at the same exact place. And I am so grateful for that. And some of the people that I've come across. I am very grateful to be where I am. Very much so.
If I may, that is an excellent example of one of the words that we tout around here, and that is humility.
Yeah.
And being able to sit in front of a room full of people on camera and say that, you know, the honesty there to say I was judgmental, and I, you know, like, because I had my judgments and stuff like that, and to sit there and admit that, that's
I appreciate it, Rachel. Just the truth. I'm checking the truth.
Joe, you had something, was it Darius?
Yeah, well, we're looking at,
Real quick.
lady, what you said, man, hit me good. What we gotta realize is like, okay, we're all trying to do the same thing, but we're all in different spots.
Yep.
You know, this cat might have been doing it for 30 years, and I might just got here. When we're looking at judgment, we gotta realize, like, hey, you know, gotta look at where they're coming from and where they're at. And if we're popping judgment on somebody, we've got something wrong with our own ass. We need to look in the mirror, you know, as far as I can see. Thank you. I just, you know, I got that out of that. We need
I
to look,
appreciate you.
we need to look at each other and see where we're at.
I appreciate that.
I did it too.
Yep.
I did it too. Thank you.
We got Darius and then Carlo, you got the autobiography.
It really, the misconception really don't matter when you actually experiencing it at the moment. So that really doesn't exist to me because I'm actually experiencing. If you're on the outside looking in, you really can't say nothing about it unless you experience it. So I kind of, anybody that has anything of that nature to say, I kind of tune that out because it's sort of like having somebody who, it is in programs, but it's like having a person who hasn't ever had a habit, try to relate to a person who does and tell them this and tell they won't understand unless they go through. And I never thought in a million years, being an athlete, being an artist, that I would be in this position. I really never, ever fit in the world, where my height is a problem. I didn't ask to be 7 foot tall. So I can't go from point A to point B without annoyance. So with being here, it actually taught me how to interact with people in a more calmer way. There's a lot of stuff like, I've been sober from alcohol for 9 months now. Never thought I would get to that point, but I don't count. I don't keep track of that at all. I just remember when it started and to where I'm at now. And one thing I learned here is patience, resilience, learning how to talk to people, understand that certain people are here, certain people are there, have sympathy, empathy, whatever it is, and understand that everybody is not going to be on the same page. And since I've been here, people react to me a lot different, like they're not afraid. So obviously this place has taught me to have patience and calm and not be so, everybody is not out to get you. You work in the program, they work in the program, we all trying to get better. And this is the only place I've ever felt like I fit in. Who would have thought it would be the recovery community? Never thought. I thought I was gonna be in Hollywood or playing ball or doing this, but I ended up being with some of the most interesting people that I've ever met in my life. And I'm very grateful to be here in Ohio. This was the best decision I've ever made in my life.
Welcome.
So much. That makes my heart so full to listen to that. Thank you so much.
Good, man. Thank you, bro.
Thank you. You're up, Carla. Thank you all for being here.
I have the autobiography in 5 short chapters by Portia Nelson. 1, I walk down the street, there's a deep hole in the sidewalk. I fall in. I'm lost. I am hopeless. It isn't my fault. It takes forever to find a way out. 2, I walk down the same street, there's a deep hole in the sidewalk. I pretend I don't see it. I fall in again. I can't believe I'm in the same place, but it isn't my fault. It takes a long time to get out. 3, I walk down the same street. There's a deep hole in the sidewalk. I see it is there. I still fall in. It's a habit. My eyes are open. I know where I am. It is my fault. I get out immediately. I walk down the same street. There's a deep hole in the sidewalk. I walk around it. 5, I walk down another street.
Thank you.
Great meeting, thank you, everybody.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you. Beautiful day. Miss Granny, is it Granny or Edie? What do I call her? Granny? All right, it's Granny. You can hear Edie, right?
That's all. Always graduate.
Boxes that were on the kitchen are out there. So she wants to. Hey, they're on top of the. They're on the top of the garbage. I'll always hold my hand. Yes, every time. Got your mail right here. Yeah. Sorry, I was just handing it.
Watch out for them birds.
She's got it right there.